So I have an education as an economist in first place, and I worked in research. And I think this trying to understand a whole, a bigger image of what's going on, and is something that comes back into my work. And the same thing with the other thing I did before I became an artist. I studied art history and worked also there in research for a while, and also this plays a very big role. So I'm floating between bigger understanding, bigger images, and then our visual culture, or the inheritance of our visual culture, or art and culture in general. Well, my work is a kind of conglomeration of subjective experiences and art historical and cultural historical occurrences, and my kind of stumbling across them, finding them, seeing something that reminds me of something else, and trying to make sense of it. So in that way I also use quite a kind of a broad spectrum of media and techniques, so it's a mixture of painting and photographic elements and sculptural objects that I try to recombine and give them maybe a bit of a different outlook than someone would expect in first place. The exhibition LEVIATHAN plays with different narratives and stories and the roles that the arts or the visual representations have an impact on them. The centerpiece, that also is like kind of name-giving for the show, LEVIATHAN, takes the imagery of the frontispiece of Thomas Hobbes' Leviathan and plays with the idea that arts could be an omnipotent power to have a positive impact on society and our lives. Another work that is in the show is called Nautilus, and for this I filled the air ventilation tube with plaster, which resembles a fossil and from a different time period, and gives a counterweight of stories and history and its ideas of simultaneity with repeating forms and structures and ideas. And the third work in this exhibition is called Draht, or wire, for which I made an image, an enlargement of a small piece of wire I found. This is something very repeating in my works, where I use like images of objects and try to give them a new life and deal with questions of representation, what images mean and where they are coming from.